Hello! I just started recording using this cool remote and I'm very impressed that it worked because it was really cheap. However, welcome to my video. Today I would like to show you my Notion tour. As I said, I am a performance designer. I do scenography, video design, lighting design, and also other types of art. I want to start a small art business, selling my art on prints, apparel, other stuff. So Notion is very important for my workflow, and today I was thinking to show you how I like to organize it. Okay, so this is the first page that opens up when I open my Notion, and it's my daily planner with work tasks. Here I have priorities, like for each pillars of work I have scheduled in a number of hours and the number of days that I would like to work on them. I don't really keep up with that, but it's there just in case I'm lost in a day and I don't know what to do, and I can look to this, and it's a pretty healthy separation of projects. Then it's the weekly planner, sorry. I have the first column with every pillar of work that I have to work on, and then I have here set that I can choose maximum 2 each day. For example, I can work on this and this, work on this and this, but not choose more than 2 tasks because I won't have time to do them. Okay, so following that, I have the next week's planner because it helps me organize my tasks around a certain event. If I know that I have something following the next week, I know how to organize my my stuff around that event, so I can so I don't lose track of another pillar. For example, next week I will be leaving on Tuesday, and I will be working from Tuesday until Sunday at the theater festival in a lighting department. So the next week will be pretty full, but I also have to finish a few tasks for other pillars of work, and I will try to sneak in those tasks around that event. I don't know, we'll see how that works out, but this is pretty much standard for my schedule. Then I have a daily to-do list, daily to-do planner, and as you can see, this is empty because I use this only on the days that I have a lot of small tasks to do and I feel overwhelmed and I don't know what to start with. So for example, I write here laundry, for example. And when it comes to doing laundry, I can move it here to next step to know how to prepare for that. Then when it's in progress, and then when it's completed. And for example, if I have like 10 things to do, this can be work related, personal related, errands, or anything else. I will see here a stack of tasks that are done, and I will be feeling a lot happier about that. Yeah. So following that, this is my career planning master. I try to separate the pillars of work and organize them on stable job and experimental or passion projects that will be creative and fulfilling more than the stable job one, because I would like to have a constant source of income from 3D modeling or from my online shop, or both. And here I have a list of stuff I want to model to start selling them online. Then here in Fibulal Art I have my business schedule that is a bit out of date, but it's fine. I will show you more in another page. And then the experimental and passion projects, it's performance design and new media art. This is, well, basically this is my main source of income right now. And here I have a project tracker because there's a lot of them, fortunately, and I know how to schedule my stuff around them. For example, I have four columns. I have a pre-production with the projects that are lined up, production section, active section, and done. And this one actually is active and done because we passed June 7th. I also have the dates here. And this helps me a lot to organize everything. Okay, and next up we have Fibular Art Business Plan. This is the template for my business, and I actually bought this template from another creator, which is called Kelsey Rodriguez. I will link her channel in the description. She's a great art business YouTuber and artist, and she's a lot of help and encouraging with everything. Here I have about the business, what's the overarching goal driving your business. Yeah, there's a lot of sections here that help you motivate and find a purpose in your business, because it can be really hard to organize and stay on track even though you see no progress, but it's important that you still keep going. Then my goals, my financial goals would be around this amount, but right now there's nowhere near this amount, but I just wanted to write it down here to manifest it maybe. Then it's the yearly goals, tasks, and predictions, because it's good to have an overview on the whole year for your business. And I have here overarching goal for 2023. I didn't update it for 2024, but I didn't just this number, the goals I did update. We have here tasks separated on quarters, and tasks and goals this quarters, also predictions, but I didn't fill them in. I will make another video to reach a conclusion over these goals. Me having changed my my business intentions in the middle of June didn't really help with these tasks, so maybe I will do another video changing these goals. After that, I have useful linked pages for useful resources for my business. For example, my online shop lists with sections of products I want to do. And I try to do one day task planner on, like a weekly planner for each things, but it was pretty complicated and I didn't really stick to it. Overall tasks, like for each type of product. For example, I have here for illustration, I want to create illustrations. Whenever I have 6 pieces of illustrations finished, I can start scanning them, and then the series would be done. To develop the products, for example, to set the prints, to order prototypes, to take pictures of everything and to add to the shop. And this is what I do with every type of product. And this type of breakdown of each product and the steps to reach it is really useful, because if you stretch out working on, let's say, an illustration project for a series, let's say you work on it like 2 months, and then you have to take a break for other work stuff, and then you come back to it another 2 months later, you forget which step you're on, and then you get overwhelmed. And at least this is what happens to me, and having them all written out here helps me to center my attention on what needs to be done to make progress. I also have some ideas for packaging. I want to try making wax seals, personalized stamp, and I want to package my products like my art prints and stuff with tissue paper, with boxes. For jewelry, I need to order like small satchels. I have to design a visual for displaying the jewelry and sticking the jewelry on the cardboard, the design visual cardboard, to send them in, and to also find some cute string. So yeah, this is it for the online shop. Oh yeah, and I can show you on each type of projects what I can do. Here is something that I want to change, but I'm not really sure how to yet, but we will see with more learning of Notion. I have here, for example, for my illustrations type of projects, I sorted them on priorities, and I can show you pricing of the table. Yeah, this is the best. This is the best to show you. So I want to first the most high priority projects that I want to work on them like now, and in the close future. I want to do linocut, astral creatures, and mushrooms illustrations to better my linocut skills, and also start producing linocut prints to start selling them, and to set up my shop with these products, probably being the first. Then doing this linocut, I want to make a digital texture pack of linocut textures, and also brushes for linocut brushes for Procreate. And also I want to design some graphics to try to make let's say embroidered apparel, and I already did those designs, and I want to send them to the firm, but there's a tax I have to pay, and I'm waiting to get a bit more money to start working on that part. And then the medium priority and low priority are stuff that I want to work on in the more distant future, like starting from autumn or something like that. I want to do some illustration packs, digital. I want to do some oil paintings whenever I get to have a bit more time. Monster illustrations, and more linocut stamp pack. I want to start selling a digital and physical stuff. For my 3D models, I brainstormed here a bit more the types of stuff I want to model, but they're not really actual. The most high priority, I will probably make something like this for the 3D models as well, because I want to start sculpting terrain bases for Warhammer and D&D minis, because I noticed in the Warhammer and board game community that it becomes more common to print your own minis and terrains, because the ones that are sold from Games Workshop or other firms are becoming really, really expensive, and it's not really a great thing to spend your money on in this economy, even though you like to own a lot of stuff. Jewelry collections that I am working on. These are jewelry that I want to print on resin with my resin printer. I actually right now have a print going, and I will update you on that as well. I want to do a series for potion craft inspired jewelry. I want to make all the potion craft plants and potions as jewelry and small props. And I would like to, in autumn, if I get to, I would like to apply for a booth at Comic Con's Artist Alley and sell them as merch. I also have a choral series that I am producing already. Urban Rococo is an idea of series, but it's actually a concept now because I abandoned it a bit. Mushroom inspired jewelry, tarot inspired cat series, and also one that I'm pretty excited about because I think it will be really interesting. Blood drips series. I want to simulate liquid and make them in a form of jewelry and print them, because using the technology of 3D I can simulate very accurately the what do you call them the physics of the fluid, and I think this is very beautiful. The shapes of liquids are very beautiful, and I would always like to wear like simulated liquid objects. Next pillar for my shop is the store managing, which I have overview of what I broadly have to do for social media, for print on demand services, for Etsy shops, but also this is not very actualized, and the planning, I don't have a planning tasks, but I will. Yeah, so this is basically the overview of my online shop scheduler. Again, the project tracker that I showed you. Yeah. And also a social media calendar. I started this when I decided to make a YouTube channel, to start a YouTube channel. And I have here, this is a template that I took off Notion and modified it a bit. I have a pillar for Instagram Reels and TikTok, one for YouTube ideas for videos, one for Instagram posts, one for Pinterest posts, and kind of that's it. There's a few ideas here. I am pretty happy with my brainstorming. And as a bonus, here is my travel journal. I use this when I've been to Prague. I've stayed there for about 4 months in total, and I wanted to note down every museum and attraction I want to visit. And being there for this many months, I had to schedule them because I would never get to see all of them. I also have here a page for Entity, which is a common new media art studio that I have together with 2 other colleagues, and we have here links with open calls, links with funding for creative projects. We have brainstorming for ideas that we don't want to forget. We have the CVs, and yeah, that's about it. This is also an application page with all the open calls that I want to apply to, because there's a lot of them. And this actually, I applied to Dublin Winter Lights last week, but I forgot to update it. So yeah, this is done. This one is yeah, I have to see if I have time to apply to this one, but yeah. Other than that, that's it. This is my whole Notion page, Notion layout, and I hope it's a bit more clear. Or if you were searching for ways to organize your Notion, I know this this review was a bit chaotic of me, but I hope it helped you in at least one way for you to go with at least one idea that would maybe help you from this. Yeah, so see you next week.